And one thing you guys should know about it is Coach Prime has his full hand in this recruiting cycle.
Wake up, Captain, drop a super chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runner, grab your coffee.
Real quick, like
wide receiver room is in the building. My man, Coach Sean.
Put them dubs
AKA
up. Put them dubs
AKA
up.
my favorite cue.
There we go.
What's going on, Coach Sean?
What's going on, Coach?
Hey man, nothing much, brother. Man, just another beautiful recruiting weekend for the Buffs.
Yeah, absolutely. We were just discussing that before you came on. We had some successful back-to-back weekends. Got this third weekend coming up. Not a massive group coming in, but an important group coming in. And you actually at the airport doing some pickups.
Hey man, Mr. Do It All himself. You understand? Yeah. So as of right now, I'm actually waiting on one of them to land, and once he lands, we'll get him to Boulder, man, and let him see what we're all about. Man, it's been really good for us this year, man. We really harped in on it because we wanted to make sure that we did it right this year, right? We wanted to do this and we wanted to do it the right way. We felt like we wanted to hit the high school level a little harder, which we did. And that was something that a testament to our head coach, right? And one thing you guys should know about it is Coach Prime has his full hand in this recruiting cycle. So he's been locked in from day one, right? So once he was locked in, he made it to be a point for us to be locked in as a staff too as well.
Yeah, he said at the end of last season, right here live on the morning run, taking full responsibility for a 3-9 season, that next year he was going to touch everything. He was going to be the first and final say in what comes in or what goes out. And he's been there and been doing that right along with you guys.
Absolutely, man. He's been there every step of the way. I mean, he's been on every visit, man. He's been touching the parents, touching the kids, man. These kids are loving Coach, right? Which they always do. And we know who he is as the person, because we have insight on him. But just for them to get to visualize it, feel it, you know what I'm saying, and see it personally, it does a big justice for us.
Talk about what you've been looking for out there on the recruiting trail as a whole, as far as the receivers room.
Well, one thing we're looking to add, man, we want to make sure that they're a fit for the room, right? It's just not about just being talented, right? It's a lot of talented guys out here in the world, but we want to find the right fit that they could come in and mesh with the room that we already have right now. All right. And those things, when we're talking about fit, man, we're talking about guys that are smart, tough, fast, and disciplined with character, right? Character is the main key that we're looking for when we're talking about bringing in a receiver into this room. And I think we've been right on point with it. We got some good guys in this class that's about to come around that we feel that is a perfect fit for this room.
Yeah, Coach. Go ahead, Chico.
No, I was just going to say, you talked about character. Let me just dig a little bit deeper right quick. When you talk about fit on the field, what does that entail?
So when you fit on the field, man, you already know who our head coach is. I don't need to even make no announcement, man. You got to be a dog, right? So when we're on that green grass, man, it's time to get busy. It's time to get to work, right? We need that dog mentality, right? You got to come out there and you got to want it, right? I can't want it more than you as a coach. If I want it more than you, then then we got some work to do there. But one thing about it, I need you to want that thing, right? When you talk about Coach Prime, man, he wanted it. He was only great because he wanted it, right? He wanted to be great. So that's what we look for. When you're on that field, you got to have that dog mentality to be able to attack each day, right? And I'm looking for guys that's going to attack it in practice. I'm not so much looking for guys that's just going to show up and be gamers. I want to see it in practice, right? I'm going to you show me how you practice, it's going to show me how you play.
Exactly. And in football, you practice way more than you actually play a game.
Absolutely.
I always say that.
I talk to our recruits all the time about how important practice was and just relaying to them how Travis was. See, a lot of people know Travis as the gamer, but they don't understand Travis as the practice player. He rarely took reps off. You're talking about a player that went on offense for a series, then came right back and went on defense, right, with the ones on defense. But I always use this one story about it. I think we were playing Cincinnati, and Travis went and he scored a touchdown, and he did a certain end zone dance. He did a backflip. Well, he practiced that in practice. Every time he was in practice that week, he scored and he did the same backflip. And I said, bro, what are you doing? He said, Coach, I'm just practicing. I'm going to do this weekend. And lo and behold, when he scored, he did it.
Yeah. The kind of guy you had to literally take his cleats or take his helmet to make him sit down.
Man, I tell you, one thing that I really applaud Coach Prime on is the hires that he actually made, right,
Mm-hmm.
with building his staff. Um, he's a man of God, a man of faith. So everything he does, it involves Christ, right? He has to feel it, he has to receive it. And I think our DC and our OC are unbelievable, right? So when you're
Absolutely.
talking about schemes, especially with our OC, we just need the guys that are just going to be smart and disciplined. We got guys that are smart and disciplined. It's going to take care of the rest, right?
Yeah.
And that's just who he is, man. And I think we've done a tremendous job with the staff. Our staff has got closer and grown closer. All right. That was one of the things Coach Prime wanted us to make sure we done as a staff too as well. And I think, man, it's some great things ahead of us because of that.
I love that. And just the other day, Chico and I was talking, I think last week when we were announcing the commits up to date,
Mhm.
I said one of the things I love about this 2027 class in the commits is that you have two top-notch coordinators, offense and defense, who are helping select guys that fit what they do versus
Yes,
just inheriting guys that may not fit. I love it,
absolutely.
Shaw. These two coordinators phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
Right, man. So you hear the term, man. Uh, they're not new to this; they're true to this, right?
That's
Hmm.
right.
So that when you're talking about those two coordinators, man, that's true when it comes to that, man. They're not new to this game. They understand it and they know what they need, and they're gonna find the fit, right, the perfect fit for the scheme that we're running on both sides of the ball, and we're doing that. But it's a big testament too, man. The Darius Box, man. I mean, he's
Yeah,
really owning it. I'm
out the
telling y'all,
box.
man. Yeah, I'm talking about he. If he's not the first one in the building, he darn sure is one of the last ones, and I know because I'm right there with him. We over there
Yeah.
fighting.
Mm-hmm.
We fighting to be the last one. But he's putting his head down and he's working too as well. His staff is doing a tremendous job, especially when you're talking about our director of recruiting too, uh, with Rich, right? With Coach
Yeah.
Rich, man. So Rashad Rich, I call him Rich because his name Rashad too, and I told him there's only one Rashad in that building. But yeah. So yeah, him too as well. Then you got a staff with Pete and Devin, and then all of the staff, man. I'm talking about, man, they are really doing a tremendous job in this recruiting cycle when it's coming to this high school class.
Wake up, tap in, drop a super chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey runner, grab your coffee.
mybookie.ag, that's the place you need to be. Get in the comment section, hit the like, subscribe, comment, go to unclechico.myshopify.com right now. Get you some TMR merch, some hoodies, whatever it is. That's some new hoodies that's available right now for the TMR Live. Got our logos on the sleeve. You can wear that and represent wherever you're from, wherever you are. You feel me? Stay consistent with it and get you some consistency win merch at unclechico.myshopify.com. We got the dad hats, got the dad shirts, distress hats, and so on. Go there, check it out. Get you some. Till next time, it's the biggest dog Chico to the scene, the place to be on, be up and about this thing. Hit the like, subscribe, coming all the other good stuff. Shockers in the sky, black fist high. Give you rebel flags, that's damn right. Chill.